friend. Welcome to my channel Inner Universe. My name is Riddhi, and today I just felt like doing a video on how I live in the present moment. We hear this all the time, that life is about living in the present. But how? How do we live in the present? This is something that I've been trying to work at, trying to find answers for a long time, and a few things have happened along the way that have given me clues on how I can live in the present. I do believe that we are made for living in the present. Our senses, whether that's our eyes, our ears for hearing, our sense of touch for feeling things, we can't use any of those in the past. As silly as that sounds, we can't use any of our senses in the past. We can't use them in the future. We can only use them now. We can only do things now. We can't do things in the past. Things in the past have already happened. We can't change any of that. We can't do things in the future. We can only do things now, which can affect the future. With time, I have learned or understood that living in the present is life. Life is not in the past. Life is not in the future or what we imagine our future to be. Life is all about now. I do like to remind myself every now and again that the past has gone and the future is a beautiful unknown. It's an imagination, and it could be poles apart from what we had imagined. In between this past and the future is the present, and that's now. I like to think of life as a timeline that's unique to each of us, a timeline that starts at our birth and finishes when we die. But for each of us, this timeline is unique and it's our own journey. And it's what we do in between this birth and death that defines our life. When creating this video, I summarized the three main things that helps me to live in the present moment. And this is just my understanding. There's no right or wrong. This is my experience. And I really hope that in some way or another, it helps you too. If anything that I say resonates with you, then please take it and use it. If something doesn't resonate with you, then just leave it. So the first thing that helps me to live in the present is just to observe. Anytime you get the chance, just stop and listen to the sounds around you. Listen to the birds. See how many different sounds you can hear, how many different birds you can hear. Can you hear water? Or can you hear just silence? Especially observe the sky, the clouds, the birds in the sky. Observe the fluffiness of the clouds. See how some light clouds look like brush strokes, and see how other clouds look like mountain ranges. See how vast the sky is. and how the sky can be so mesmerizing. Feel the clothes on you. Feel the texture, feel the warmth that they give. Feel the air on your skin. The air could be stable. There could be wind. Feel the wind. But do it as an observer. It's easier to do if you believe that we are more than our body and our mind. It's easier to do if you believe that we are the energy inside. If thoughts come, let them come, and then let them float away like a cloud. When you're sat down on the ground or on a chair, feel the weight you're putting into the earth. Once I was just sat on the ground and I realized that the weight that I put into the earth is putting as much energy back up in an upwards direction to hold me up. If it was putting back any less energy against my weight, I would be sinking into the earth. So feel the energy from the ground that's holding you up. Feel the support it's giving you. The second thing that helps me to live in the present is listening to the sound of my own breath. In yoga, there's a term called Ujjayi breath, which I also like to call the ocean wave breath. Essentially, the way to do it is imagine breathing onto a window on a cold day inside a car, and you're breathing onto the window so you can draw something on the window. Imagine how that sounds, how it feels in the back of your throat. You would be slightly constricting the back of your throat to make that sound. Now try and make the same sound, but with your mouth closed. It sounds just like the ocean. Now you want to breathe in and out, just like that, and that's what you call Ujjayi breath, or ocean wave breath. Doing this is really, really beneficial for your health, but also you hear the sound of your own breath, and that automatically brings you back to the present moment. You don't need to worry about other people hearing that. The main thing is you can hear it, you can feel it. Especially if you feel anxious very easily, or if you're going through a very difficult time, you've just had something stressful happen. Although I don't like to use the word stress, but if you're going through a challenging time, Ujjayi breath can really help. What has helped me in the past is thinking of a word, thinking of something that gives me strength, and then breathing in with the Ujjayi breath, and almost drawing that word into my breath as I think of it, as I breathe in. Then once I've inhaled, I imagine that I'm breathing out anything that's causing me stress or worry, or anything I don't like that's holding me back from being my best. I breathe all that out. And I can say that almost instantly I feel good, I feel better. If you like the sound of this, do give it a try. The third thing that helps me to feel present is this. It's an experiment, try this. Feel that the space within you is expanding all around you. What do I mean by this? Think about it at our atomic level. Each atom that we're made of has a nucleus inside in the center, and it has electrons floating around it. But majority of the thing that's filling the atom is space, consisting of nothing. This means that although we may be made of a billion atoms, and yes, that's a real number, we are primarily made of space. Now just feel that this space, this emptiness, this lightweight energy that's inside of you is expanding outside your body and mind. And suddenly, I personally feel that all my senses have opened up vastly, and I have this strange unknown connection with the space outside of me, which we can also call the outer universe. So just to summarize the 3 things that can help you to live in the present moment. The first is, whenever you get the chance, feel, see, listen to things around you as an observer without any judgment. The second thing is to listen to the sound of your own breath, especially Ujjayi breath. The third thing is, feel the space within you expanding all around you. Remember, there is no right or wrong. These are just my experiences, and I really hope that they help you in some way. If you liked this video, please do give it a like, a thumbs up. Do share with anyone that you think might benefit from this. And I would love to hear your comments on things that help you live in the present moment. I'd love to learn from you too. I look forward to uploading my next video in 4 weeks' time. I will see you then. Lots of love. Bye.